Welcome, and this is my first review of a video game. Unlike the other ones in the past, this one's actually a real review, using Dazzle and whatnot. I might as well test off a pretty short game and a really interesting one for Sonic fans alike. This is going to be my review on Sonic Jam for the Sega Saturn. I hope you enjoy. Alright, let's start the review. This is Sonic Jam, released for the Sega Saturn 1997. Quite a hard game to find for the United States. So, let's see. We're going to do this in two modes. This is game mode, and then there's Sonic World. We're going to do game mode first because that's actually pretty fast to get over with. And some interesting things in it. The first game is Sonic 1. You have Sonic 2. Sonic 3, and Sonic and Knuckles. You can lock all the games on, so you can get Sonic 3K, Knuckles and Sonic 2, and Sonic 1, which is Blue Sphere. So once we pop this in, you unlock the minigame Blue Sphere. I don't hang around long enough to actually show the entire thing, but you know, if you've played before, you know what it's like. Alright, let's try Sonic 2 on Sonic and Knuckles. And you basically get Knuckles and Sonic 2, basically, with all the same abilities he had in Sonic 3K. Pretty cool, right? Alright, now let's take a look at Sonic 1. This has some really interesting, things you can edit with. You have Game Start, Extra Game, Option, and Exit. Well, let's check out Option. Just a Japanese and English digital manual, timeout, and spin dash. Use a spin dash in this game? Alright, the extra games are just time attack and special states, nothing too special. Well, let's see. You have a normal, easy, original, and saved game, so this thing has a backup save memory, and there's an easy mode. Well, let's go find out and see what these easy things are, or what the difficulty has been changed to. Alright, let's take a look at this. Right off the bat, you can see that there's a platform here for people who don't know how to jump. That's pretty sad. And invincibility box right off the bat. I mean, come on. Really? Well, there's nothing much here besides that. Oh, I forgot. Here's a spin dash. Works just like it does in Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It's awesome. Really awesome. And Final Zone as well, they actually give you rings. What's up with that? And another sad thing is, if people who suck at final bosses, or any kind of boss, only Eggman pops out instead of the other 2 or 3 platforms, or whatever they are, crushers. And Eggman only takes 3 hits. So really, you must suck really bad if you can't beat Eggman in less than 3 hits. I just actually beat him real quick here, and it doesn't take too long because it only takes 3 hits, and only 3 of those electric balls pop out instead of, I think it's 5. And yeah, he's done. And some of the sound effects have changed. I forgot to mention that. And yeah, that's basically Sonic 1. Let's take a look at Sonic 2. See what the difficulty is on that. Well, there is no spin dash mode or anything. Nothing really different. There is the easy mode, original mode, saved game thing. So all the games have backup batteries, so that's a good thing for you. Well, let's see. Let's have a look. What? Emerald Hill Zone 2? What? We just started. That's right, people. On easy mode of Sonic 2, you start off in the second stage. There is no Act 1 for Emerald Hill Zone. I'm not sure if the other acts do this, but I'm pretty sure this is the only one. I did not notice this at first when I first started playing the game. Also, you start right at the boss, of course, at the end of the stage. And he's also just as pathetic as the final boss. He only takes 3 hits. And sadly, I fail here. And yeah, it's pretty easy. That's quite pathetic. In Death Egg Zone, there's actually rings instead of no rings. I guess that's a good thing for new players. That help me, actually, because I don't really do well with this boss. And also makes the Silver Sonic just as pathetic. Only takes 3 hits, as if he sucked enough. Alright, and they give you even more rings when you start to fight Eggman in the final boss. And just as before, this final boss only takes 3 hits and you're done. So you can be reckless with the rings too, which is pretty sad. And yeah, he's done. That's really, really sad. I'll see you in part 2.